Hi, I'm Trevor Dimoff, and I teach music and band in Halifax, Nova Scotia. In this episode, I'm going to show you how to put your saxophone mouthpiece and neck together and put your reed so you can do a warm-up. To open your saxophone case, put it on the floor. Make sure the smallest part is on top. If you've got a company name, it should be there. This one doesn't. So I open the latches, and I need my mouthpiece, my neck, and my reed. Neck, mouthpiece, ligature, and a reed. Reed goes in my mouth to get ready, as it needs to be wet. The first thing to do is to take the reed out of the reed guard and put it in your mouth so that you can get it moist and ready to play. Usually takes about 2 minutes. You'll need your mouthpiece, your neck, and your ligature. Don't forget your reed still in your mouth, but I have to cheat a little bit because I'm talking. First, mouthpiece in one hand and neck in the other. Always be careful never to grab the top key, because if you bend that, it'll leak and make all kinds of squeaky, terrible noises. So I always grab from underneath like this and the mouthpiece in the other hand, whichever hand you like to use first. Should be about a finger width from the bottom left of cork. The further out this is, the lower the sound, the further in, the higher, so it's used for tuning. Then I take my ligature and put it over top. Make sure the big end goes on first, otherwise it won't fit. Open it up so there's a little gap right here, and then, taking the reed out of your mouth, it's been in my mouth the whole time but we're pretending, lift up the ligature and slide the reed flat side against the flat of the mouthpiece. Get it about where you think it should go, and then lower the ligature. Do a little check, make sure it's even at the top and at the bottom. And if you take your thumb sideways and push it in, you should see about 1 millimeter of black. Once I've got it in the right spot, lightly turn the ligature so that it's tight and ready to go. Once my reed is on, I can do a quick warm-up, about a minute or two. So what I'm practicing is holding it in the right place. Not worrying about the saxophone, I can focus on my mouth, my air, and my tongue. To start and stop the sound, your tongue reaches out and touches the reed, blow, and then lift, and the sound will come out. There's 4 pieces to your embouchure. Top teeth are the anchor, bottom lip is the cushion, jaw lifts for pressure, and you seal with the sides of your lips. So about a baby fingernail from the tip is where I put my top teeth anchor. Bottom lip we find by taking your hand flat and pushing against your face, leave your lips there. You don't want them hanging out or going too far in because it changes the sound. It makes it harder to get a good sound. So top teeth, lip, jaw, and seal. Tongue against the reed and build up some air pressure. You'll hear a hiss. That means you've got some air going through. You don't want to close the mouthpiece or close the opening completely. You just touch it so the reed can't vibrate. And then you lift off. It's like saying the syllable duh with just your tongue. Duh, duh, duh. So the first exercise is blow some long sounds. They're called long tones. Try to hold the sound steady. Don't let it move around. Once you start blowing, if you change your face, it will change the sound. We're trying to hold it still. Play for almost a full breath and do 4 or 5 of those. Next, you can break up the long tone by practicing with your tongue. Do a breath, take a breath, do another breath. Do this for about a minute or 2, and your instrument and your face will be warmed up and you'll be ready to put your saxophone together.